Micah. My name is Nikki, and I'll be doing your interview today for the coaching position here at Surf Academy.
Hi, Nikki. It's so nice to meet you.
You as well. How's your day going so far?
It's going well. How about yours?
It's pretty good. A lot of candidates coming through, so we'll see. So let's get started. Please tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, I'm originally from the island of Maui. I graduated the class of 2016. Um, Earned my AA in 2019 at Wenatchee Valley College in the state of Washington. Then I moved back home and transferred to the University of Honolulu to pursue a criminal justice degree. And I'm also a Mid Pacific Institute coach for the varsity and intermediate girls soccer team.
That's nice. You must be very busy with all of that going on.
Definitely.
Can you tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't know by just looking at your resume?
Yeah, something I find interesting about myself is growing up, I didn't find the importance in further education, and I didn't really have a plan as far as college. But once it got closer to summer and graduation, I decided to move to Wenatchee, Washington, and start my college year there. So through soccer, I found like motivation to become a better student and earn better grades in school. So,
What an inspiring story, Michael. Why do you want to work at this company?
I would like to work for the Surf Academy because I think it's very high quality of play. The coaching staff there has a lot of depth, and I believe that the structure of the whole academy is found upon a higher level of play and getting the younger um, athletes to become and succeed in like the collegiate level of play of soccer.
That's nice to hear about our company. Why do you want this specific job?
For this job, I want to share my knowledge and my years of experience through the game and my passion as well. I feel like I'm very passionate about soccer, and I'm also a big fan of shaping the younger generation, not so much off or on the field, but as well as off the field. So, as I just want the best for the kids, and I think it's important for them to become better people without a soccer ball at their feet as well.
Yes, being a great role model does help. Um, why should we hire you?
I think I'd be a great candidate for this position because I personally am very passionate about soccer. I also understand how to communicate well with players differently. I understand that each person absorbs knowledge in a different way, and I'm also very positive in the way that I communicate, and the way I give feedback. So I think that can benefit all of these players.
Okay, well, with that being said, what are some of your greatest strengths?
My first strength I'd like to mention is my communication. I'm very vocal as a player and as a coach. I tend to when I'm training out on the field with my teammates, I tend to communicate efficiently through the people in front of me, so that way I can help them stay balanced when the ball is moving around on the field. I try to navigate them so that they can succeed as well as for the team as well. And for my second one, I'm also very prepared as a coach. I feel like I come to the training sessions well prepared for our training sessions, and I think that it's very important to come prepared because it will only help the girls succeed or the team succeed because they find you very professional and you know in that sort of aspect.
Great strengths. Next question. What do you consider to be your greatest weakness?
I believe that my biggest weakness is probably being so lenient. As a coach, I tend to be very nice and come off as a very nice and patient person, and sometimes that can hurt the team because now that I'm aware of it, I think that the girls sometimes they'll take advantage, of the situation, and they'll laugh and giggle and be unfocused. But now that I'm more aware of it, I'm more disciplined, and I'll punish them if things go the other way, and lack of focus is, yeah, it's very
Yes.
big.
Okay. Tell me about a time you demonstrated leadership skills.
Um, for leadership, I believe I'm very competitive, so I always want to win, but no matter the situation of the game, I feel like even if we're down like 2-0 or something, I'm still harping on my teammates and I'm still encouraging them to do better. So I always want them to succeed, and I feel like being very competitive, I think it's important to also give positive feedback so it brings out the best in my team
Mm-hmm.
and teammates.
Okay. Tell me about a time when you had a struggling player and what you do to help motivate the player and what was the result.
So one of our players, we had her out wide, playing like in a more defensive role, and it wasn't really suiting her style of play. So we tried her. We looked at her in different other positions, and we found that I actually noted that she looked best in the middle, and she just grew. She was so outstanding in there, and she was so calm, and it fit her style of play. Um, it was difficult at first, but just throwing her in different positions really helped us
Mm-hmm.
as coaches. Just um, see how how well she played with the other teammates in those situations on the field.
I'd love to hear that. Okay, and one last question for you. Tell me about your proudest moment as a coach.
Personally, my proudest moment as a coach, I would have to say, is seeing the overall growth from day one to the last day, because I can see how much they enjoy a lot more from like sometimes we get a lot of girls in intermediate, their parents kind of just throw them into a sport and they'll just say, hey, like so and so is doing soccer, why don't you go do soccer? And so we'll get a lot of those kind of players, and they don't not very experienced as a soccer player. So I think as we progress into the season, we try to incorporate like more fun drills. That way they want to come back out next season, and just hearing more like the feedback from our parents, or the parents feedback is very important, because we had a lot of positive ones this past season. So that's probably the most.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's all for me, but do you have any questions on
No,
your end?
no, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for your time. I'll keep you updated with the hiring process, and it was so nice to meet you.
Thank you, Nikki. You too.
All right, have a great day.
Thanks.